Hey, Tarek.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
It's good to be back. So we can see the darkness.
Yeah. We gotta see it, Tarek.
Yeah.
We gotta see it. Kevin Bacon, please don't let us down. I'm begging you.
I hope it's not as bad as people are saying.
It's probably gonna be pretty bad. 5% on Rotten
I know, what the...
And I made him buy the tickets. I didn't want to spend money on him.
That's lower than Fantastic Four, isn't it?
Yes.
It's bad. It's probably cliched. Let's go see it, huh?
Yeah, let's go see. We have to see it. If it's so bad, Tarek, we have to see
Yeah,
it.
we gotta make a review.
We gotta be fair about it too.
True.
Can we even say anything about this? It's got Kevin Bacon.
It's got Kevin Bacon.
That's all I know.
The title, what's up with the title? The Darkness, that's so generic.
If they're gonna explore it in the movie, it's fine.
It's
fine.
Finally. They're afraid of the darkness. Is that the horror of the movie? Like,
It's fine.
I don't know.
It's gonna be fine.
I better at least like laugh during
Yeah.
the movie. Like, it better be so bad I'll be entertained.
Like I'm kind of hoping it's like Gods of Egypt. Like that movie, I had the best fucking time in because it was unintentionally hilarious.
Or like Huntsman Winter's War.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just like that. Because horror movies don't work for me anymore. I think the best horror movies are too old to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And like every modern horror movie just sucks. And I'm feeling like this is no exception to
Yeah.
that.
This is part of the reason why most modern horror movies suck.
We'll save our thoughts until after we see this piece of shit. Hopefully it's not a piece of shit, but what can you say? Yeah. Catch you guys in a bit. Oh my god. Well, Tarek, what did you think?
5%, huh? Who were the 5% that liked this movie?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I'm not kidding. I think that might be the worst movie I have seen this year.
I am with you. That is definitely the worst movie I have seen in 2016.
And I mean, compared to fucking Gods of Egypt, Nina, Get a Job, you know, all these atrocious movies, and we have The Darkness. And I think it stands above that. If not, it's definitely up there. I thought, you know, even with, like, you know, my lack of faith in horror movies, I thought we were at an age when we would never see a truly atrocious movie. This is definitely one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen.
I'm with you, honestly. It's just so awful, so dull, so boring. I was honestly just sitting there like this the whole time because it was just so boring, not interesting, and
we tried like having a good time with this movie. There were scenes where we were busting our ass off laughing.
Yeah.
That doesn't justify the other 80% of this movie we were bored out of our fucking minds with.
you know, today is actually like our last day of high school, and what better way to spend our last day of high school than to spend $17 on this piece of shit movie?
I'm sorry, Tarek. I'm sorry. Like, the entire film is nothing but exposition leading up to something that doesn't happen until the third act of the movie with like 10 minutes left of it, if that. When the action in the trailer, or action, like the horror stuff does happen, it's so mind-numbingly dumb. You're just sitting there like, what the fuck are you putting on screen? Like, I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but if you're going to take our word for this movie, you will never see this movie because it's made like $8 million total.
And it's like, it's so predictable to know when the like jump scares will happen.
Yeah, because it's as cliched as it gets. The only way you're going to have a good movie, no matter what kind of genre it is, especially for horror, is if you have some kind of innovation. You can just see where this movie just, you know, sucks up like every little influence from other better movies.
Horror movies like The Conjuring, Poltergeist, you know, just...
Especially fucking Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Like, this is your only spoiler warning. I'm not gonna put like a spoiler section. You're not gonna see this movie, so if you are gonna see this movie, which you're not, here's a spoiler warning. This is your only fair spoiler warning. There's a scene in the last act of the movie where, like, these demons from the Grand Canyon or whatever, there's like a big,
little portal.
like, portal-looking thing, like, in the wall that takes him from Mikey's bedroom, who's autistic anyways, and that's where he gets his weird quirk. And they take it to the fucking Grand Canyon to, like, you know, solve everything within 2 minutes of, like, shit going down.
You know, during that portal scene where, like, they make you think that he's gonna sacrifice himself, which of course he's not going to. Of course it's gonna be a happy ending, but, you know, if they actually would have had Kevin Bacon sacrifice himself, would have made the movie a little better.
It would not have made the movie any better.
I think it would have. Just not by much, but at least, hey, they did that instead of being cliche, which they did.
Like, I have a headache.
I do too.
Like, this movie has made me sick. Ironically, because one of the girls in the movie, the teenager, she's bulimic and she makes herself sick all
Yeah.
the time.
You know, she's puking in jars of, like, Tupperware containers and puts them under her bed. Why doesn't she just puke in a toilet like every other
Bulimic
bulimic
person.
person? I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of bulimia. I know it's like a serious eating disorder, but, like, really,
I guess she likes to collect.
that's like, that was just weird. Like,
It's some of the worst acting I've ever seen, especially from Kevin Bacon. The way he delivers some of his lines, like, there's a treehouse in the
Yeah.
backyard, and he's like, he hears like a wolf, and he's like, "Who's up there?" It's so dumb. I'm trying to think of what I could say about this movie. It's just everything about this fucking movie is so fucking awful. Like, you're not gonna remember this when you walk out of the theater. It's so lifeless. It's so incredibly stupid. I could have wrote a better script than the fucking director with my asshole, like, clenching, holding the pen
the pencil.
on a piece of paper and scribbling like this. I would have made a better fucking script than whatever excuse. Now, what does the director say? What is this fucking
I
name?
forgot. It was like Greg McLean or something. No, I gotta look it up.
Look it up.
Oh, my phone's
Your
dead.
phone's dead. He, like, produced this movie. He
Wrote
this
it.
movie.
He directed it.
I hope you get castrated, like, with a revolving door at a mall. There's nothing to spoil. Nothing in this movie happens. They go to the Grand Canyon. They get the fucking rocks. Like, the autistic kid grabs the rocks. Speaking of him, Mikey, he sets his room on fire. And the parents do nothing about it because he's autistic and he's trying to, like, express himself or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, like, when he set the house on fire, Kevin Bacon was actually pissed, and he's like, okay, this is where I draw the line. Like, we need him to do this, blah, blah, blah. And they don't do it. Like, they just completely forget about it a few
It's like,
scenes later.
Don't waste your time. Like, you're not gonna go see this movie anyways. Don't, like, even look for it on Netflix when it comes out. It's like the biggest waste of time I've seen this year. I seriously think this might be the worst movie I've seen.
This is definitely the worst movie I've seen this year. Like, way worse than Huntsman Winter's War. Way worse than 50 Shades of Black, and...
It's definitely way worse than movies like Hardcore Henry and Huntsman Winter's War.
So, Trevor, I finally saw a terrible movie.
Yeah, Tarek, this one was
Yes.
absolutely shit. Are you ready to fucking rate this thing?
I am ready.
Because I want to get home, I want to take a nap, I want to masturbate to some really fucking shameful pornography, like amputee midget, toilet hardware porn. What are you giving this movie?
You see, I was actually gonna give this movie like a 3 out of 10. There's a scene in the movie where, like, the wolf attacks the daughter or whatever, and, like, apparently
They like frame it on
yeah, they frame it on the neighbor's dog, and the dog, like, gets sent to the pound, so they're probably gonna have to, like, put it down and kill it. Like, this movie killed a poor innocent dog. How do you do that? You don't.
Like, how are you gonna have a happy fucking ending with Kevin Bacon and everything? Like, their marriage is okay. They were supposed to have marriage troubles.
I guess.
Everything's okay. I guess she's not bulimic anymore. She's found her reasons to stop. He's autistic, but now he's a normal kid because you see him playing soccer in the movie. ends.
Yeah, the movie ends.
Are you gonna have that and still kill off the fucking dog?
Yeah, like, you killed off poor old innocent dog. Like, 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, yeah.
1 out of 10.
Yeah, this movie is anally penetrating. And you will never see this movie. I am done. I can't wait for some X-Men Apocalypse. I can't even think. Bye.